You know what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about the Royal Rumble. This Royal Rumble that just came about was absolutely crazy, and we are not going to waste any time talking about it. So, without further ado, we're going to kick this off with the Women's Royal Rumble. The Women's Royal Rumble had so many people. It had a perfect mix, honestly, of then, now, and forever. You have the current superstars who are dogs. You have the past superstars, Trish Stratus, Nikki Bella. And then you have the future, Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, Miss Jada Parker was in this match. And everybody got their time to shine. But there's only one woman who shined for the Women's Royal Rumble. And my friends, that one person was the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair wins the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble. Are we surprised? People get angry. People get angry when you talk about Charlotte Flair. Why do they get angry? Because she's the greatest of all time. Charlotte Flair is the greatest of all time. No debate. She's the greatest of all time. And now she goes on to WrestleMania to fight It's Tiffy Time, Mrs. Tiffany Stratton. And I'm excited. Congratulations to the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Now, hold that thought. We need to give our flowers to the Iron Woman of this entire Royal Rumble, which was Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy. Going into this weekend, I kind of figured that Bayley would get her, would eliminate her. Then, they would go about their life. Roxanne was top 2, okay? Roxanne was your 2025 women's runner-up. And that should tell you the amount of trust that WWE has in Roxanne Perez. She is the future. She is your future World Heavyweight Champion. She is your future Women's WWE Champion. She's your future Royal Rumble winner. The proof is in the pudding with Roxanne Perez. The Prodigy is named the Prodigy for a reason, because she is a shining star just on the surface. And the moment that they push that button and they bring Roxanne to the main roster, she's going to outshine so many other people with her light. I thought the surprises in this match were really cool. I loved seeing Trish Stratus in this match. Thought it was very dope. I hope Trish Stratus is on this road to WrestleMania. That would be something we didn't guess. We couldn't tell. And between now, because now, with Trish Stratus she got a new t-shirt and everything, this being Trish Stratus's 25th year in the WWE and professional wrestling, 25 years for Trish Stratus. Here's what I propose. Toronto, Canada, has a pay-per-view coming up. That pay-per-view is Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber is in the same building that The Rock fought Hulk Hogan in. So why don't you do Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus in Toronto, Canada? That right there is a banger of a match, and one hell of a match for Tiffany Stratton to have on her road to Charlotte Flair. That could be something special. That could be something very special. And then it makes me think of other matches people could have. I was surprised there was no Jade mentions whatsoever. But it's cool. I like that. One person I want to talk about is Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella did a backstage thing, and she talked about fighting Alexa Bliss. I was like, nobody wants to see that. Nikki Bella talked about fighting Bayley. I was like, nobody wants to see that. But then she said the name, and I was like, that makes all the sense in the world. Nikki Bella versus Chelsea Green? Sign me up. That is a great mid-card match nobody's talking about. Nikki Bella versus Chelsea Green? That is a great story, and they can make that very entertaining. I was happy for Nikki Bella. Obviously, I was disappointed because we all wanted number 30 to be AJ Lee. I'm with everybody else. But Nikki Bella did her thing, and I was proud of her. Alexa Bliss made the dirt sheets, Sean Ross Sapp, and all of them look incredibly stupid. Never.
Not quite sure how to help you with that.
Thanks, Alexa. Never fails to make me laugh. Never fails to make me laugh. But she looked good. She came out with Lily. She looked great. I was so proud of Miss Bliss. This Women's Royal Rumble was very good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed how everybody got their spot. Ivy Nile looked like a dog in there until Maxine Dupree got her out. And Maxine Dupree, she hit her moves and she made them work, and the crowd loved it. So I think everybody did their job. Shout out to the women in this match. The next matchup we have on the list is the 2 out of 3 falls match, Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It was okay. And they got put in a really difficult spot. Reason being, it's the Royal Rumble. Neither Gargano and Ciampa or Motor City Machine Guns are big enough stars to hold the attention on the Royal Rumble card. It's not their fault. It's just on an exciting night like this, something was kind of going to go fall flat. And I'm kind of glad it was this match. But this match wasn't bad. The wrestling in this match was really dope. I enjoyed it. The finish was very unique. But with the Street Profits beating both of them up, but DIY capitalizing. Very unique. But you can tell that crowd really wasn't into it. And that's okay. But overall, it's a C+. And there's nothing wrong with a C+. It wasn't a bad match whatsoever. But it wasn't the match. The next match on the list is the ladder match between your undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, versus Kevin Owens. I have to rewatch it again. But if you're asking me in my initial thoughts, it is a top 10 ladder match of all time. This match slapped on all levels. This ladder match was wild. Like, Cody beat the shit out of Kevin Owens. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, when Cody Rhodes did that Alabama slam and then just like dropped him on the ladder, was absolutely nuts. Kevin Owens doing that suplex off the top rope onto the ladder. They beat the shit out of each other. Bottom line. That match was fire. Now, was it Razor and Shawn? No. Wasn't Razor and Shawn. But I would say in the last 10 years, yeah, it's probably one of the better ladder matches in the last 10 years. For sure. I don't know. I hope Kevin Owens is okay. But he sure got messed up in this match. And I do think, now this makes me think about Sami Zayn. Because Sami Zayn did come out there, but we don't know where that goes yet. But we'll talk about it. We're going to get into the Men's Royal Rumble. The order of entrance for the Men's Royal Rumble: Rey Mysterio, Penta, Chad Gable, Carmelo Hayes, Santos Escobar, Otis, Braun Breaker, Akira Tozawa, which was attacked by Hayes, replaced by I Show Speed, Sheamus, Jimmy Uso, Andrade, Jacob Fatu, Ludwig Kaiser, The Miz, Joe Hendry, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Jey Uso, AJ Styles, Braun Strowman, John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Dom Mysterio, Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, LA Knight, and Logan Paul. This match was fire. I'm sorry. Like, this match, the best way to describe this match was aura at its all-time highest. Were there a bunch of dope moves in there? Absolutely. Jacob Fatu, one of the will be a future world champion one day. Braun Breaker speared the shit out of I Show Speed. Will be a future world champion one day. But you like to see their auras click. We saw a stare down between Braun Braun and Jacob, aura through the roof. You start the match off with Rey Mysterio and Penta, aura through the roof. You got to see these people get in the ring with a bunch of different people. You had a returning AJ Styles in there. John Cena's in the match. Seth Rollins is in the match. Roman Reigns is in the match. And the aura with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, John Cena, all were face to face in the ring was outrageous. Because you did not know who was going to win this Royal Rumble. It was insane. But the surprise out of nowhere was when Logan Paul eliminated Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk at the same time. I never saw that shit coming. I'm not gonna lie to you. Never saw that coming. But what I did see coming was eventually coming, and it happened tonight. Seth Rollins turned heel. Seth Rollins curb stomped everyone. And I loved every moment of it. It was absolutely fire. Everything you would want it to be, that's what it was. I can't wait to see where we go on Monday Night Raw with this, because you know this has implications to deal with the Elimination Chamber. Now, Jey Uso wins the Royal Rumble. I was shocked. Did I know Jey Uso had a chance to win the Royal Rumble? Yes. He's the biggest merchandise seller in the company right now. Did I think they would really do it? No, I did not think they would really do it. It's insane that Jey Uso is going to WrestleMania and won this Royal Rumble. I think we all kind of figured he'd win next year's Royal Rumble or something, but to win a Royal Rumble this stacked with this many names and they still picked Jey is crazy. But I love it. Because now you're like, all right, we're going to do Jey Uso versus Gunther. Cool. I'm with it. But then you're like, it was unpredictable. It kind of feels like that time when the internet wasn't a factor in wrestling. Hint, the Attitude Era. Hint, Ruthless Aggression Era. Which is why it was so damn popular, because you couldn't read nothing. There was no spoilers on. Nobody just randomly looked at their phone and got spoilers like we can do right now. It's popular as ever now. But with that comes the internet. And the internet ruins everything. Nobody called this. And that's what made it perfect. Everybody, it was like when Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker. Nobody called that. And that's what was perfect about it. Absolutely perfect. Where we go from here, I'll tell you that on Monday, because I gotta rewatch the Rumble again. We gotta talk about John Cena's comments. I'll talk about that later. I'll come back with a plan, like I always do. But those are my thoughts for right now. We'll revisit this, because this shit was crazy. But until then, let me know how y'all feel about the Royal Rumble. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. It has been your boy D. Until forever finds you. Peace.